Hi everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Escape from Monkey Island for more point-and-click adventure game action. We are right back where we left off, at Herman's camp once again, after lobbing the coconut at his head and restoring part of his memory. And we're going to start off this episode by throwing the milk bottle at his head, give him some more of his memory back, but we're going to do that in a second. So first, if you haven't already done so, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell down below the video so you get a notification to your device every time I upload. And as always guys, thank you all for your ongoing support. So let us do this then. It's time to throw the milk bottle at Herman's head.
Herman?
Where? Ow!
It's kind of deep.
Are you trying to kill me, you rashin' Guybrush?
Herman, you remember me?
Of course! You're the kid who found my banana picker.
He remembers us. You gotten all your memory back?
You've gotten all your memory back?
I think so. Quiz me, hotshot.
Do you remember the cannibals?
Do you remember the cannibals?
Those jerks! They used to keep stealing my banana picker. Boy, was I happy when they moved away.
Yeah, do you remember LeChuck's amusement park?
Do you remember LeChuck's amusement park?
Yep. Kinda silly if you ask me, sticking an amusement park on a nigh unreachable, mystically obscured island.
I kinda wondered about that myself.
Well, that's LeChuck for you. A nasty piece of work, but not too bright.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Do you remember Dinky Island?
Do you remember Dinky Island?
I wish I could forget. I'm still not sure how I ended up there.
LeChuck told me there was a tunnel between Dinky and Monkey Island.
Really? Well, don't that beat all?
Yeah, he walked through that tunnel. Do you remember the caverns to heck under the giant monkey head?
Do you remember the caverns to heck under the giant monkey head?
Oh yeah, the caverns of meat. Those caves mysteriously sealed up after you left.
Ah.
It's a good thing too. We were losing a lot of monkeys down there.
Look at his shifty eyes. Do you remember anything else?
Do you remember anything else?
I remember lots of stuff. I especially remember a snot-nosed kid who wouldn't let a hermit have a little peace and quiet.
Okay, what's the earliest thing you remember?
What's the earliest thing you remember?
That's a long time ago, Skippy.
Try.
I remember. It's 20 years ago. I'm washing ashore on Monkey Island. My head hurts. There's an accordion next to me on the beach.
An accordion?
Yep. I tried to play the thing for a few years, but I wasn't any good. So I threw it into a field of weeds.
So, there we go.
So you really don't remember anything about your life before you washed up on Monkey Island?
Nope.
So, we've got to find that accordion to restore his memory fully. Which I think... I'm not sure we'll do it in this episode. We might do, depending on how much progress we make. But, let's ask him this.
Do you remember anything else?
I remember lots of stuff. I especially remember a snot-nosed kid who wouldn't let a hermit have a little peace and quiet.
It's a bit mean, Herman.
Let's pour over your mental state later.
Whatever.
But at least he remembers us now. How are things on Monkey Island?
How are things on Monkey Island?
I need some help?
I need some help.
Don't you always?
No. Sometimes. Do you remember where you parked your ship here?
Do you remember where you parked your ship? I really, really need to get back to Melee Island.
Of course I do.
Great!
It's at the bottom of the ocean.
What?
A few months ago, I got to thinking that a hermit with a ship is like a unicycle with training wheels. It just doesn't make much sense. So, in the spirit of genuine hermitity, I sank it.
That's just great. Now I'll have to find some other way
Fantastic.
off this hell of a lush tropical island paradise.
You wouldn't happen to know any other ways off Monkey Island, would you?
You wouldn't happen to know any other ways off Monkey Island, would you?
Don't know, and I don't care. I'm a full-time hermit now.
Oy.
Oh, do you know how to fight an ultimate insult?
Do you know how to fight an ultimate insult?
That sounds familiar. What is it?
It's a voodoo talisman with the power to crush men's souls.
Ultimate insult. Ultimate insult. Nope, never heard of it.
Not strictly true. Do you know any secret hermit tricks to defeat LeChuck and Ozymandias?
Do you know any secret hermit tricks to defeat LeChuck and Ozymandias?
Why is that name so familiar?
LeChuck?
No, Twerpo! The other one!
Ozymandias? You know Ozymandias?
I don't know. I think. Maybe. Nope. I guess I don't.
We'll have to make him remember that. Are you sure you can't help me beat Ozzy and LeChuck?
Are you sure you can't help me beat Ozzy and LeChuck?
Well, LeChuck you can beat by taking advantage of the fact that he's a big dope. As for Ozzy... Nope, can't help you.
Okay.
On second thought, maybe I'll ask
Well-
for your help later.
Suits me.
It's been productive. See you later, Herman.
See you later, Herman.
Who?
Why can't you remember his name still? Wait, what the hell? Yeah, so we've got to find that accordion, but I think that's over on the other side of the island, if I remember right. So literally now, the only thing we can really do is try to figure out this puzzle with the rocks. And I just don't remember how to do it. So
There's an unusual canal cut into the side of the cliff here.
we tried throwing one down the right, didn't we? I wonder if we have to throw one. It's something to do with when it hits this root thing over on the right here. We have to like chuck one down the middle, I think. It's something like that. So then they collide. I'm sure it's something like that. Or maybe you have to chuck it down the left one. There's definitely some sort of timing thing to do. Ah. Now that didn't happen before, did it? And then maybe we lob one down the left one when it hits that root? I'm thinking that's probably what we have to do. Let's try that then. So if we throw this down the right one, then we'll get another one and throw it down the middle one. Once it hits that root. Or thereabouts, okay. And now if we chuck one down the left one when it hits that other root, let's try that. It's going to pop out any minute. And then we'll chuck it down the left one and get them to collide. I'm sure it's something like that. Yes, they collided, okay. What else what do we do now? Ah, there's some other sort of timing thing to do, I think. Okay, so we've got to throw another rock. Maybe we throw one down the left once it hits the third root or something? Let's try that. Like I said, it's been so long, like near enough 10, 12 years since I've played this game, so I'm doing this purely based on memory. Okay, I might have thrown that a bit early, actually. Alright, the left side, we want to throw this. Once it and then I'm guessing maybe left again. But we'll see. Alright, pick up that. Good, they've collided. So let's wait for it to hit that root and then go for the left again. Oh, we might have been a bit late. Seemed... Oh. That didn't work as well that time, did it? Maybe we got the timing wrong on a bit of it. Right, let's try it again. Alright, we'll go for the right one. Okay, we're going to go middle this time. Maybe we're throwing that too early. Maybe we have to wait till it actually flicks the root. There we go. And one more. Go for the left one again. No, it's not right. Okay. We'll figure this out. Right, let's go for the right. Maybe we threw it too early. Maybe that's the problem. We'll wait for it to actually flick the root this time. Alright, there we go. I'm sure it is something like this. Come on, rock. In your own time. How do these rocks get so big as well when they land down in places? Come on, other rock. Come on, please. Yes! I think they've collided. Come on. I think we've done it. Yes! We did it. We did it! I knew it was something like that. Okay, right, let's head back to the church. So, if we go to the lava field, is there a way across now or something?
It's hot molten lava streaming all over this area.
Right, okay, so we can see that bit's sort of blocked off now. Do we have to fully block it off? Oh no, I see, we have to row the boat into that bit. Right, okay, let's go into the church. No, we don't want to go to Monkey Island, let's go up to the cathedral. Come on. It's up this way, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. In your own time, Guybrush, jeez. It's not like we're trying to get this done here. What the hell? There we go, Church LeChuck. Maybe you can't enter it from the lava field. Right, let's enter the cathedral. So yeah, we should hopefully get across the other side of the island in this episode, which I wasn't expecting to be able to do. Where's Father... what's his face? There he goes. Allegro Rasputin.
Your Holiness?
Your Holiness.
My child.
I want to go on the ride again.
I'd like to take another test ride on your matrimonial lava plunge.
This is highly unorthodox, but what the heck?
That's the spirit.
Thank you. Back into the pink coffin again. And now that we've altered the course of the lava with that boulder...
Please, keep all hands and arms inside the vehicle at all times.
It's times like this that I wish I'd become a mighty chartered accountant.
We should be able to go and ride round to that other bit with a bit of luck. Okay. Can we... I'm not actually sure if we can just turn. Can we block it maybe? Yeah, there we go. Nice. We've done it. Oh, there are these weeds.
There's a pool of lava here, with some amazingly heat-resistant weeds sticking out. I can't remove it with my bare hands.
Now, if I remember right, the mine is directly beneath this, and we have to pick these up, but I can't remember how we do that. That'll make sense soon, though. So, yeah, look, we go over this bridge now. Nice. So we can get over to the other side of Monkey Island, where we will find other well-known Monkey Island attractions, such as the Cannibal Village and the Giant Monkey Head. Let's go to the Cannibal Village first, shall we? Oh, the monkeys!
I have no idea what he just said, but somehow I feel mildly insulted.
Huh, interesting that. We'll come back to that very shortly. Let's enter the village.
Greetings! Welcome to Monkey Town. I am Jojo Jr., Monkey Prince.
Hey, you can talk!
As can you. Imagine that.
I still can't believe you're a talking monkey.
I still can't believe you're a talking monkey.
That is why you fail. The question is not why a talking monkey, but rather, why not a talking monkey?
Very philosophical. Okay, so why not a talking monkey?
Okay, so why not a talking monkey?
Precisely. Why not?
That's what I was asking you. How did this come to pass, oh great one?
How did this come to pass, oh great one?
On a warm, sunny day, much like this one.
Short version, please.
I was in the clearing next to the giant monkey head, burying my dearly departed father.
Your father? You mean...
Jojo Sr. Apparently, someone had trained the poor, loyal fool to grab the switch that controlled the gate to the giant monkey head.
Why does that sound familiar?
But
That wasn't
same
me.
stupid someone forgot to train my father to let go of the switch. Eventually, my father starved to death.
Sorry.
Swinging on a switch waiting for a simple command that never came.
Gee, that's, horrible.
Yes, well, I was just completing the grim task, and I heard a low humming coming from the giant monkey head. Well, being a curious monkey by nature, I cautiously approached the humming head and reached out my hand towards its massive mouth. As I touched it, a tremendous bolt shot through my body, knocking me unconscious. But when I came to, I discovered that I had an enormous understanding of the world around me.
You mean you could talk?
Oh, that too.
Huh, do any other monkeys talk also? Sorry about your dad, man. We didn't really take that into consideration in the first game, did we?
Do any other monkeys talk?
Of course they do. Oh. You mean, do they talk in your language? No, I am the only one. As interesting as this may be to you, I feel we might be straying from what is important.
Hey, neat hat. Look, he's got a bronze hat there.
Hey, neat hat.
Thank you. It is a hat of honor.
Can I have it?
Can I have it?
Oh, that is a question only the stars in the heavens themselves can answer.
Okay, but can I have your hat?
No.
Oh, what do you mean hat of honor?
What do you mean, hat of honor?
To earn the right to wear this hat, one must become the best at an ancient and noble sport, a contest with great and long-standing tradition among the monkey folk, the sport of Monkey Kombat.
What exactly is Monkey Kombat?
What exactly is Monkey Kombat?
It was once used to train young monkey warriors in the way of combat. In these modern times, it has become a game, albeit a game of supreme honor. Very little has changed over the years. Much of the ceremony has been dropped, but the flinging of insults and witty monkey repartee has remained.
Huh. Okay, we're going to ask him how it works in the next episode, because we're not going to get into Monkey Kombat in this one, because it's quite long.
This is giving me a headache.
Then we shall take a break.
I want off this crazy island.
I want off this crazy island.
The want of things is the core of the human experience.
That's very profound, but I have no idea what you just said.
It's good to want things.
Okay, since when are there so many monkeys on Monkey Island?
Since when are there so many monkeys on Monkey Island?
Since the great summoning.
Great summoning. What are you talking about?
Shut your yap, impatient one, and I shall tell you. The Brotherhood of Primates has a unique bond with the whole world that surrounds us.
Could you, cut to the chase? I got an important meeting to get to.
No one has any respect for history. Anyway, my monkey brethren have felt a need, a calling, to amass here. There is a feeling that something wonderful will happen soon. Something big.
Really? Something big?
Something big?
That is all we know. And even that is nothing more than a hunch. But it is the only explanation for this impromptu monkey reunion.
I see, but how did these monkeys know to come here?
But how did they know to come here?
How did you know to come here?
I didn't. I had no choice.
And so it is for my monkey brethren.
Ozzy Mandrill and LeChuck brought them all here?
No,
He's so dense.
they came of their own accord. But they don't know why. I was only trying to illustrate their lack of power to fight it. Much like you. Oh, forget it.
How did all these monkeys get here?
How did all these monkeys get here?
Various ways. Each monkey has found their own path.
Are any of those paths reversible? I'd sure like to get off this island.
Your path is yours to find.
Gee, thanks.
I have no more insight for you. Perhaps you seek knowledge in other areas.
Yeah, maybe in a bit, but I really should be going for now.
I really should be going.
I wish you luck and health on your journey.
Thank you. I'll be back for your hat shortly. A totem pole.
Leftover cannibal art.
Yeah. God, the sound of the monkeys walking around is really off-putting. So, if you look up there,
It says HT on it.
Ahoy there, matey.
he has got the accordion, and luckily we can distract the musically talented monkey by using the cymbals. Looks like he likes the cymbals. So we'll just take the accordion.
Wow.
That's it, you do that up there, man. So we've got the accordion now, which means we can go back to Herman. And with Herman, of course, and the accordion, we can restore his memory for good. So let's head across, go back across the lava field. Can we... Oh, we have to kick this tree over, I seem to remember, to be able to cross properly. Alright, look at the lone palm tree.
You know, this tree doesn't look very stable. Looks lonely, too. Maybe I should just put it out of its misery. I'm not picking that up.
Can we... Here we go. Do we kick it? I think we kick it. There we go.
Wow, that tree just fell right over.
Pretty weak palm tree. But now we have a bridge to get across every time we want to go across the island, which is pretty useful. It saves us using the little coffin thing every time we want to go for a little trip. So let's quickly head to the campsite. We're going to head over to Herman and say, by the way, Herman, we found your accordion, man, with the initials HT on it. I wonder if that means Herman Toothrot or whether it means something else. Anyway, we'll find out.
Herman?
Where? Ow! Ouch! What in the name of hey? I just remembered where I left my pants.
That's, great, I guess. What about Ozymandias?
Ozymandias? Never heard of him. Wait! Now I remember! Oh no! My Trenton's panty line, this is horrible!
Herman?
Oh? Oh yeah, that's me. Herman. Listen, Junior, you better take a seat because I got some whale staggering news to lay on you.
Here we go, guys.
No whales can stagger.
The
but
truth
go
we all
ahead.
wanted. Big plot twist coming up.
First of all, my real name isn't Herman Toothrot.
Really? What is it?
I'll get to that. First, let me tell you how I ended up here on Monkey Island. With nothing but a busted accordion, most of the clothes on my back, and a head full of broken memories.
Is this gonna take a while? I'm in kind of a hurry.
Stow it, Blondie. This is important. Like so many stories, it began some 20 years ago in a bar on the other side of the world. I had been lured out of my peaceful retirement in the Caribbean by the thrill of a dangerous sailing regatta off the coast of Australia.
Australia? Wait a minute.
Hush up, kid. I'm telling a story here.
Sorry?
Anyhow, the night before the competition, I was steeling myself for the race with several pitchers of grog when I was joined at the bar by one of the other competitors, an unhappy Australian tycoon with the unlikely name of Ozymandias.
No.
Yes. The poor guy seemed so sad, just because no one would do business with him anymore. Now, to cheer him up, I regaled him with stories of my adventures on the untamed Caribbean seas.
So you were the one who told Ozzy about the lucrative development opportunities of the Caribbean.
Yes, but that's not all. The next day, as I reached the race's halfway point, I'd already forgotten the grog-induced revelries of the night before. Suddenly, I found myself being rammed by another boat, pushed into a freakish whirlpool. It was none other than Ozzy.
I hate it when that happens.
It gets worse.
Yipes.
I hadn't just told Ozzy about the wonders of the Caribbean. I'd also told him about all of its terrible voodoo secrets. Secrets that men would kill to possess. I'd told him about the gate to heck known as Big Whoop. I told him about the unbelievable lineage of the three-headed monkey. Worst of all, I told him about the ultimate insult, the voodoo talisman that could make mice out of men.
Remind me to never tell you a secret.
Strangely, the whirlpool didn't kill me. Instead, it dropped me and my shattered ship on the other side of the world. By the time I had righted myself, I had no idea who I was or where I came from. I took the name Herman Toothrot after the remaining letters on my accordion, H.T.
H.T.? Wait a minute, you're not telling me that you're really...
That's right. My real name is Horatio Torquemada Marley.
But you can't be Governor Marley. I mean, everyone knows that H.T. Marley died over 20 years ago, off the coast of Australia, in a boat race.
Grandpa! Get your stinking hands off of me, you blamed octopus!
But sir, we're family. See? I married your granddaughter, Elaine.
Oh, that's just wonderful. I finally rid myself of 20 years of amnesia, and the first thing I learned is that my granddaughter has married the sorriest excuse for a pirate in the 7 seas. Somebody get me a coconut so I can go back to being blissfully ignorant.
Well, there we go. That's the true story of Herman Toothrot, who is actually Grandpa Marley, who went missing over 20 years ago, and we'd encountered him all these times and not known who the hell he was. That seems like a good place to leave it. In the next episode we'll look into Monkey Kombat and try and get that bronze hat to add to our already collected golden statue there, which doubles up as the banana picker. So yeah, a lot done in this episode, very productive, but we will leave it there. So as always guys, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, click on that like button, it really does help the channel to grow, so I do appreciate it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell if you're new, or just haven't already done so. And I'll see you all next time.